everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, the quality is a lot better, and that's because I finally got my new camera. I'm so excited. Now, just first off, a disclaimer. I actually filmed this video 4 to 5 days ago. It might have not been that long ago. I don't quite remember. And so technically this kind of isn't a first impressions, but I'm going to keep it as a first impressions. I haven't worn it since then, just so like something could still kind of be renew and refresh my brain about this foundation. So obviously, you guys know by the title that I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, and I'm so excited to try out this foundation because a lot of beauty gurus are really freaking out about it now. So of course, I had to try it. This retails for about $10.27 at Walmart. It's over $10 and might differ from different place to place, but I'm not 100% sure about that. When L'Oreal came out with their Pro Matte Foundation, I was so bummed because I was like, what about us dry skin girls? But thank God they finally were listening to some of us. I don't know how long they were planning on making this, but they finally made a glowy version for us dry skin girls. And of course, you oily skin girls can wear this. Some beauty gurus who do have oily skin have tried this and loved this foundation. So I think it's great for both skins, but I'm thinking I'm gonna like it more just because I have dry skin. So instead of, just testing this foundation on its own, which is probably what I should do, but since I love my Revlon Color Stay foundation, you guys know I love it, and it's the one foundation at the drugstore that I cannot give up. And since I have this one here, I want to see if it can beat my Revlon Color Stay. I have really high hopes for this foundation, and if it beats my Revlon Color Stay one, honestly, then it's totally worth picking up. So I went ahead and I moisturized my face and used primer. So like I said, I probably should just try and use the foundation by itself with moisturizer, but since I am comparing it to my Revlon Color Stay foundation, I did put on some primer. Now the two primers that I went in with were the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. Then I also went in with my L'Oreal Magic Anti-Redness primer as well. I got two shades. I got Nude Beige and Classic Ivory. Of course, they didn't have my shade in there. I really like the arrangement of shades, so pretty much anybody can really get this foundation. And if they do not have your exact shade, it's really easy to mix and match. At least I think it's going to be. When I did do this video, I did mix up and I did get a pretty good color. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these two shades. Nude Beige is way too dark for me and Classic Ivory is way too light for me. Alright, so I went ahead and I mixed up what I hope is my perfect shade. I don't really remember quite how much of each color I added, but I was just smelling my hand and it literally kind of smells like rubbing alcohol, which I didn't realize it smelled like that. I didn't smell it the first time I tried it. And it literally, it's not a really like strong, it smells exactly like rubbing alcohol, but it's not as strong as rubbing alcohol. So I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that would dry out my face. I did try using a brush and a beauty blender. I like the way that the blush applied the foundation and then go over it with the beauty blender to really blur everything out. At least that's what I can remember. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in so you guys can kind of see a little better of what I'm doing. Okay, so now we're all up close and personal. Not really liking the way my face is looking, but Mother Nature is not liking me right now. Let's just say that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over my face. This color looks really orange. I think it may oxidize. I'm not 100% sure, but if I remember correctly, it does look really good on the skin and doesn't look horrible. Maybe it's not picking up as orange on camera, but it's pretty orange in person. So I'm just going to go ahead and dot this all over my face. I feel like I'm going to have to mix up more. I don't quite remember how much it takes to cover my face. Hopefully it's not too much because I just put a boatload. And this is actually looking kind of dark, but I'm just going to blend it in my skin and see how it looks. And then if it's it's looking a little orange, I think I'm just going to add a little bit more of the Classic Ivory and kind of dot it on my face. Not too tan. I did get a little tan, but what's kind of nice though is I am a little tanner on the shoulders. For some reason my chest isn't as tan as I'd like it to be, but we're just gonna go for it. Oh yeah, I'm looking cute right now. I'm just going to go ahead and bring this up on my eyelids. I do notice with the brush is that it kind of looks splotchy, but when you do go in with the foundation after applying it with the brush, it looks pretty decent from what I can remember. I know I was watching some reviews and some people like the brush, some people like the beauty blender. Personally, with any foundation, I like it with the brush and then the beauty blender. I mean, it's probably just because I'm so used to applying all of my foundations with a brush and then a beauty blender. Acne spots kind of right here, so I'm really hoping this is going to cover it. I'm going to go over, I can still kind of see where my acne is, which I kind of expected, so I'm going to see if this is kind of buildable. It's looking like the coverage is buildable, which is actually really, really nice, and I'm really glad about it. I'm sure you guys can see that my skin is really, really nice looking. If there is a little bit of patchiness, just remember that we're going to go in with the beauty blender and make sure everything is looking good. Alright, so we can't forget our neck. I still have a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm just going to dab with the brush and bring it down my neck. It actually looks like a very, very nice shade. And if it is a little dark, you can just go ahead and put a lighter concealer on, which is what I'm going to do. I usually do have a lighter concealer under my eye area anyways. Right now, looking in the mirror, it's looking very, very dewy, and I love the feelings. It feels very, very hydrating. Kind of remembering some of my feelings, you know, from when I tried this several days ago, and I already know whether I like it or not. However, the only thing I do not know is how long it lasts and whether I really would end up loving it 100%, because I literally filmed the video, looked at it, realized that there was no audio, and then I washed it off right away. Okay, so before I put concealer on, I'm just going to go ahead and look up close. Wow, this is looking really, really good. I'm starting to remember how I felt. I really like the way this looks. It looks very airbrushed, it looks very dewy. It looks like my face is hydrated, which is fantastic. It feels hydrating. It feels really good on the skin. I cannot smell that alcohol smell. I think I watched Loreal and I think I remember her mentioning it smells like alcohol, but I can't smell it right now. I don't even smell it on my brush or my beauty blender. Yeah, I don't even smell it. So it did kind of go away. I don't really know how I feel about it smelling like alcohol. I feel like it's not very good for my skin. But as for the foundation, it's looking really, really good right now. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. So as for concealer, it looks really, really good. It blended out very beautifully. Honestly, it made my concealer just blend out so beautifully. I really, really like it. I'm going to hurry up and go ahead and take my Coty Airspun setting powder. Now, usually I set it with the Maybelline translucent one, but I ran out of it, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this, hoping that it's going to work good. I do not see any problems with the creasing. As of right now, maybe throughout the day there's going to be some problems with it not looking so cute. So as of right now, it literally melted into my skin. All over my face just looks really, really airbrushed, and I love the way it looks. I actually just remembered that I wanted to cover up this little acne spot right here with my Master Conceal, but it's too late. I already set my face. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup. Go ahead, put eyelashes on. So after I'm done with my makeup, I will tell you how blush and bronzer and all of that applied. Alright everyone, so I am back. Makeup is on. Hair is not looking cute. It was up in a pony. Been working all day. It's not going to look cute. Let's just get real. Is my hair ever cute in my videos? No. So I did go ahead and put some blush, some highlight. This girl's highlight is on fleek right now. We're all good. So I am going to look up close, see how everything looks. Of course, I did look a little bit. And I do know how blush applied. I didn't go ahead and apply bronzer just because, well, A, I forgot, and 2, I really don't feel like wearing bronzer today. So as I look at my skin right now, my skin looks so good. I honestly don't even think that my skin has looked this good in a while. My Revlon Colorstay foundation does look good, but I almost feel like it looks a little too matte on me, and this foundation just doesn't look completely matte on me. And the only reason why I think it is so matte is because I did set my face with powder. Otherwise, my makeup would not be on at the end of this video. So as I look into the mirror, my highlight looks so good. My blush looks good. It blended out very beautifully. Actually, I'm really surprised. I feel like with my Revlon Colorstay foundation, sometimes if I'm not really careful with my blush, it can get a little patchy and very pigmented really fast. Of course, if it's a really good blush, it's going to get pigmented really fast, but I feel like it doesn't go on smoothly. I feel like with this foundation, it's very natural. Like you guys can see how natural it looks. I will zoom you guys in so you guys can kind of see my skin. I don't know, Revlon Colorstay foundation. You may not be my favorite anymore. And honestly, right now, I'm liking it a lot more. Based on how my skin looks, I just feel like this applied a lot easier. It looks a lot better. My skin looks more airbrushed. Alright, so we are a little more zoomed in. This is about how zoomed in I was when I was putting on the foundation. Now, as you guys can see, highlight is on fleek. My blush is looking good. I will go towards the camera more closer, and it just looks really good. I love the way that it looks. So here's my skin up close. My skin is looking actually quite pale. It's adjusting to my skin, and as you guys can see, it's looking very nice. I love the way this looks. So as of right now, I'm really loving the foundation, if you guys could not tell. But I just want to know whether this is going to stay on my skin very well, how long it's going to last, whether it's going to last on my acne spots, because I feel like that's one of the places where my foundation comes off first. So yeah, throughout the day I will be updating you guys on how it's looking. I'll probably check in every 1 to 2 hours. Just a little reminder, it is 4:21 right now. I've been doing my makeup for about 45 minutes to an hour, so I have had it on for almost an hour now. I'm going to check in with you guys in just a little bit. Alright everyone, it is time for check-in number 2. It is 6:39 right now. It's probably been about like almost 3 hours probably. I'm going to grab my mirror and look at my skin, see if there's any changes, whether it's holding up. Holy smokes, you guys. This honestly looks like I just put it on, besides the fact, like, my acne spot right here. Otherwise, that's just about it. It's looking really good. Like, it still looks really airbrushed. It still looks dewy. My highlight is so on fleek right now, you guys. It's gorgeous. And usually my forehead with my Revlon Colorstay, I mean, it doesn't wear off right away, but I feel like that's one of the places that my makeup wears off first, besides, like, my chin, because I'm always, like, this or like this. I will probably check in with you guys in the next 2 hours. Hey everyone, it is time for the final check-in. It is really dark out. It is about 9:10 right now. As I look into the mirror, I'm definitely noticing some foundation gone around my mouth area. My cheeks look pretty good. I could definitely tell that I've been wearing this for a while, but it actually looks a lot better than my Revlon Colorstay. As for creasing under the under eye area, it's really not that bad. On my nose, it's looking a little red and broken up. That's kind of like my one place that my makeup never looks good, is my nose for some reason. My nose just does not like to work with makeup. So overall, I think that the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation is definitely a really good foundation, and I definitely think you should go try it out. You're just going to look lit within and just look really hydrated, and you're definitely going to feel it, which is what I really love about foundations or makeup products or skin products. I want to feel the hydration. I want to feel the benefits of it. I don't really know how I feel about it smelling like alcohol. It says water's the first thing, alcohol is the third thing in the ingredients. So that would explain why we can smell alcohol. Alcohol's drying, but yet somehow this is a radiant foundation. And on the back it says that the finish is radiant. You can wear it up to 24 hours, which is not true. And it says that the coverage is medium and the texture is air light. And I definitely do agree with that. I can't even feel it on my skin. I didn't even feel it when I put it on my skin besides feeling like I put moisturizer on. It's a very, very good foundation from the drugstore to have if you are a makeup collector, if you enjoy beauty. You're gonna love this. Let me know down below if you guys tried it out. I would love to see how you guys felt about it. Even if you do not like it, of course I like this. This is my opinion, but I also like to know your guys' opinions as well. Let me know if you guys applied it in a different way, and also let me know if you guys have tried applying it with just a beauty blender. Let me know how the coverage is on that. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below. And if you enjoyed this video, then you should definitely come back for some more videos. So hit the subscribe button down below or on the screen if you are not subscribed already. And if you are new, hi, how are you? My name is Krista. You can go ahead and hit the button down below as well to be notified when I post new videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.